The death toll from South Korea's worst ever wildfires has risen to 30, with at least 40 others injured. That's according to the Central Disaster and Safety Countermeasures Headquarters. The fires, which have been burning since March 21st, have destroyed almost 3,000 buildings and scorched over 48,000 hectares of land across the country. More than 6,800 people have been displaced as firefighting crews continue efforts to contain the widespread devastation. Rescue teams continue efforts today to locate 47 people still missing or trapped under the rubble of the collapsed building in Bangkok, many of them workers from Myanmar. The building, which was under construction, collapsed on Friday after the powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake in Myanmar sent tremors over 1,000 kilometers away to the Thai capital. Heavy machinery was seen clearing debris as rescue workers rappelled into the wreckage. Nearby roads were cleared by sweepers to aid operations. City officials confirmed at least 9 deaths in Bangkok, including 8 from the collapsed building and 1 from another incident. Sudanese Army Chief Abdel Fattah al-Burhan has met with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to discuss the ongoing crisis in Sudan. That's according to Saudi state media. The meeting comes as Sudan's army regains control over large parts of Khartoum from the rival Rapid Support Forces in a conflict now entering its 2nd year. Saudi Arabia has previously hosted negotiations ending the fighting, which has devastated the capital and displaced hundreds of thousands. A senior Congolese general has expressed indignation over recent comments by Uganda's top military commander, who appeared to threaten the seizure of a city in northern Congo, raising fears of escalating regional conflict. Uganda's People Defense Forces, the UPDF, the chief, made the remarks last weekend on social media, referencing the Rwandan-backed M23 rebel group, which has seized eastern Congo's 2 largest cities since January. The conflict is the worst in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo in decades, raising fears of a wider regional war involving forces from Congo, Rwanda, Burundi, and Uganda. Uganda, which has deployed troops to Eastern Congo since 2021 to fight other militias, has denied UN allegations of supporting M23. Hundreds of demonstrators took to the streets of Lima, demanding stronger action from the government amid a surge in crime, extortion and violence across the country. Protesters accused President Dina Boluarte and Congress of failing to address growing insecurity, saying daily crimes have left citizens in fear. Earlier this month, Interior Minister Juan José Santivenes was dismissed over what the government described as his inability to tackle the crime wave. President Boluarte has also called for the death penalty for murderers, despite Peru's constitution limiting capital punishment to cases of treason. And residential streets in the northeastern Mexican city of Reynosa were submerged after heavy rains triggered widespread flooding. The downpour caused lagoons and creeks to overflow, worsening conditions in low-lying areas of the city. Images from the scene showed vehicles struggling through deep water and residents using dinghies to navigate inundated streets. Local authorities have opened emergency shelters to assist families displaced by the flooding. No casualties have been reported so far.